Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Christian Pastor, and here's the wrap-up video lecture that I have gained from our first topic in building and enhancing new literacies across curriculum or BENLAC. So, I have brought me here my 3 points as well as 2 realizations after watching the first video lecture in BENLAC. But I will start first, of course, by sharing to you the points or the 3 points that I have gained from this video lecture. So, first of all, is I want to share with you what literacy is. So, there are different authors discussed about what the meaning of literacy, and I will begin with what Cronin have said. So, according to him, literacy is the ability to decode text and produce text to make meaning. So, for example, we all know that there is a big impact of technology in this kind of or in this press in this time, and we cannot deny the fact that there are numbers of news coming from coming from the different authors, let's say authors. So, let's say for example, the Cagayan Provincial Office or the CPIO. So, there is this page of CPIO which they are posting different news. It's either local or national news. And from there, after reading it, you ended up making meaning. It's like you as a reader, you have the capability of analyzing it rationally and of course critically. And it is simply decoding of meaning or making meaning out of what have you read. And furthermore, when we say literacy, it is a combination of science and skill. It is the mechanics of reading and writing. So there is also this definition of UNESCO of 2003 that goes like this. Literacy is a continuum of learning enabling individual to achieve their goals, I should say. So when we say continuum, it doesn't stop. It is continuous or it is a process of achieving or developing knowledge, or it can be developing potential or skills. So that is my first point. So my second point would go like this also. Literacy involves constant movement in becoming other. So let's say for example, there is this one person, or let me say I am that person who is good at writing or even in expressing what I am writing. So I am also joining journalism, and I'm also one of the contestant of the news broadcasters. So that is for example on me, okay? So there is a big possibility or big impact that that skill would lead me to become a newscaster in the future. So it's like the literacy made that literacy made me to become a newscaster since I am good at composing articles and delivering that article in a public. And lastly, I want to share with you what is all about traditional or conventional meaning. It says there that traditional or conventional meaning is the ability to access and express through both reading and writing. Of course, for example, we as a future educators, aside from the 3 R's we have known as literacy, which are the reading, writing, and arithmetic, we as a future educators must know, or should I say, should master how to access and express our thoughts to our students in the future. Of course, because teachers are really the foundation of learnings when it comes to education. Then from there, students will now have to take the responsibilities of learning on their own self. They must need to voice out or express their thoughts either through writing or reading based from what the teachers have imparted to them. So based from this example, in a larger context, students now display their level of comprehension to the teachers. So being able to communicate clearly will lead to a successful understanding in both sides or in both teachers and students. So based from these 3 points I have mentioned a while ago, of course, I want to share with you my two realizations. First of all, even we are amidst pandemic, still literacy is surrounding us. There is this presence of this technology through social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and there are a lot of things that we can read with every day. We come to conclude that yes, literacy is everywhere and it teaches us to become a rational human. Literature also, or literacy, promotes lifelong learning and skill development. Learning is a lifetime journey, and as many of us realize after we have graduated, after we have graduated from our college or bachelor's degree, the more we learn, the better equipped we are to adapt to an ever-changing environment. The more adaptable we are, the better our level of life will be, and we'll be able to live longer and healthier and more creative lives. For a broader education, literacy and numeracy are required. Students who have difficulty reading, just like who suffer from linguistic obstacles, are more likely to drop out before completing a basic education. This can start a vicious cycle. When level of finished schooling rise, literacy rates rise as well. So that would be all for my BENLAC, RVL number 1 in BENLAC. Thank you and God bless.